are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. And on tap tonight, it's the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson. And with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Well, current financial challenges have Commissioner Silver and the league office dusting off proposals for expansion. Silver said at some point, it's manifest destiny that the league will eventually expand. The last time that happened was 1988 with the Bobcats. Guys, Seattle fans hopeful things move along.
Boy, Allie, wouldn't that be something? And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson.
Here we go.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. You look at the Hawks, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
That's good from Butler.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Butler hits them both.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Collins with a screen on Lowry. And Young, here we go. Soft touch off the glass.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Lowry. And he can't get that one. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Robinson. Clock at 6. Stolen by Young. Here's the break. Here's Hunter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Butler. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Hunter. And he makes it on the layup.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Lowry outside. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. It's Herder on the wing. Robinson defending. Young with it. He's against Tucker. Capella can't get it to go. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got 5.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Herder. Hunter on the wing. Stolen by Lowry. Left side, Butler. 1 second left. And that does it for the first quarter. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explains what a difference that play makes.
It's a real life momentum shift. You know, it really boosts myself, my team, and it really takes a lot from the other guys because they think they have a play, a dunk, a pass, an assist or something. And it's like, no, that's not there. And it's a foul on the other guy, maybe the star player, maybe the...
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
DeLon Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Okongwu. That one off the back iron and out.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's an 8-footer. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside, driving inside. Tries again, and Butler with the lay-in. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Okongwu. Knocks it loose. Here's Martin. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Martin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Butler. He's got 6. Gets a hand on it.
Jimmy Butler's becoming a nightmare of a matchup. Off the pick and roll, now he's using the pass to free up other guys.
Atlanta's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Hero against Wright. Gallinari with a screen on Hero. Wright drives it. Good on the bucket. Wright's got 8 points.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
From deep 3-point range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Hawks on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Atlanta Hawks.
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. They trail 2-0 in this series. Shaq, I pose the question to you, and be honest with me. Can we stick a fork in them?
Well, I don't know, Ernie. We might need a fork, knife, and spoon. But seriously, plenty of teams bounce back from being down 2-0. They do have a chance. BTENTR. That stands for be the exception, not the rule.
I'm not even sure what that means, but They need to just come out and win tonight and not let up on the intensity, Ernie. The BTs and the I's, and I have no idea.
All they can eat, that's for sure. And now we send it back for the second half.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Boy, you got to like what DeLon Wright has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Butler into the lane. Can't hit that one. Capella with the defensive effort.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pure from three-point range. Give him 8. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Here's Hunter. The Heat making their last shot. Here's Young. The rebound by Lowry.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Fires in the triple. Lowry's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
From the right block. And it's Herter with a bucket inside. Herter's got his second basket of the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Left side Young. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Throws it up high. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu checks in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Bogdanovich has checked in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Herter. And Miami with a change here too. Strus has checked in. And Young, here we go. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Butler. Tucker with a screen. Butler passes to Robinson. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading. 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Young against Lowry. 4 on the clock. Young on the attack. And he gets the bucket. Young's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
What a nimble move by Young, getting around the contact and the finish.
And so it's Atlanta, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Atlanta's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Here's Herder. Banked it in off the glass.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Collins goes in. Strus grabs the miss.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Oladipo outside. Shoots over Capella. Oladipo can't get that one to fall.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Adebayo's checked in for Martin. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Herder with it. Hero picks him up. Herder can't hit. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Oladipo outside. Capella with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Lowry, he's checked in for Miami. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. 5 to shoot. For 3, Oladipo. Capella with a rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Hawks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And they needed this win badly if they wanted to make it a series. And now it will be.
It's got to be a great feeling to get this W. They didn't want to put themselves even further in a hole than they already were.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Miami. Collins outside. Here's Young. Takes it inside, and it's good. 2 points. And the Hawks lead by 16.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Trae, leadership is such a key part of the point guard position. What's your focus in living up to that?
I'm a big guy and building team chemistry, so any chance I can, go bowling, hang out with these guys, build chemistry, and I think that's where it starts is off the court. That translates on.
Bowling, that's something I haven't done in a while. Thanks for the inspiration.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.